Hello, my true crime lovelies. I hope you are well. I hope you are as lovely in life as you are in my mind. I'm coming from New York. It's a little rainy today, but we did get some sunshine and it wasn't too rainy. So I feel like the heat is coming. So I'm going to enjoy what I have because what can I do about it? You know what I'm saying? All right, I had to take a week off from Sarah. If you notice, I've been doing other content. I posted her family stuff over the weekend, but I had read it like a week ago Monday because I just, needed to free up some energy in my body. But I'm back with some Boone and she is as nutty as ever. I'm going to thank the members, run the intro, and then I will catch you on the other side and it'll be Boone, Boone, Boone. Let's go back to my room. All right, let's get into it. The date is to the far left. Then we have in two columns to the right of the date is the direction of the message. So it's either outgoing from Sarah or incoming to Sarah. To the right of that is the person that she's communicating with. So on this one, we have her brother Philip, she's sending the message to him because it's outgoing on the 6th of September in 2024 at 11:14 a.m. The subject is regarding why, and the message is, "Thank you, Philip. I will give them your email also." So someone's going to be calling him for a reference. She didn't ask. She just voluntold him. And she gave out his phone number and he said, "Have them email me. Like, they need to get on my calendar. You're asking for a favor" type energy. "Words cannot express my gratitude and love. Speechless always with you." Let me move this because I feel like some hearts are coming. "Remember, good things come to those who wait. Clearly, your surgery is on the horizon. Many good things to follow. Stay positive. I know you know my thoughts about deployment. Glad you're here still. If my trial is in October, are you coming? You know, too, my birthday is the 10th. Yikes. Not my idea of fun. Hopefully, everything is a last one in here." Oh, it's going to be your last birthday in jail, girl, but not your last birthday incarcerated. All of the rest of your birthdays will be incarcerated. You're not coming out. Well, you're coming out feet first, not breathing when you leave the Florida Department of Corrections, ma'am. Hopefully, everything is a last one in here. I pray and believe and have angels like you alongside many others who support and care. I had to come to jail to be loved. Keep smiling and thinking about me. Keep laughing, keep smiling. Da 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 da. Whatever. That's what friends are for. I do because of you and always. Thank you. Love you. How do you think that makes her brother feel when she says, "I had to come to jail to be loved"? Is she talking about him? He didn't love her till she got to jail. Aside from everyone else, shouldn't she throw in a caveat, as Nancy Brophy would say? Like, "You've always loved me and I appreciate your continued support," especially because she's asking him for a favor for this, one, for her documentary, and two, well, I guess it wouldn't be for her pre-sentencing, for her documentary, though. It's still for her benefit, right? For the Delapines who are funding her jail stay partially. So, and then also she says, "Keep smiling and thinking about me. I do because of you." So is she Smiling, is she continuing to smile and think about herself? When she said, because I do. Like, I keep smiling. And like, what, ma'am? Okay. 9/6/11:24 a.m. outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding me again. Ellipse. Happy birthday. And then she just goes on and on. It's Lana's husband's birthday. She does a winky face, a smiley face, a bee eyes face, a kissy face. I don't know, a D face smile, and then an angel face with like 7 exclamation points. I hope and pray you two blow it out your elbows.
Somebody please explain that expression to me.
And enjoying each other and celebrating. Hug him for me. Tell him he looks amazing for a 26-year-old. 5 exclamation points. Yes, 7 exclamation points. And Lana, you exclamation point. Better exclamation point. Chill exclamation point. The exclamation point. F exclamation point. Out exclamation point. And exclamation point. Relax. 5 exclamation points. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Repeat. And then she says love too many times to count. Then you both and your son, heart. 9:06 at 12:50 p.m. She sends Lana another message. Don't be mad, Ellipse. Sorry I keep bothering you, cry face. Please, can you text James? I'm asking, 1, when is he getting you legally on the team? He should understand, and corresponding with you should pause until complete. So I highlighted that because she's telling her to communicate with James, but she's also telling her corresponding should pause. So she shouldn't be communicating with him. You need to communicate with him. Call him and tell him this, ma'am. But this is her double-handed where she's trying to take Lana out of the picture because clearly she's bothered. Like from when James was, I guess, keeping himself company or keeping Lana company when they were going back and forth about non-Sarah stuff while he was waiting on a plane to go down and see Sarah. Sarah did not like that. This should be a simple priority ASAP. 2, why hasn't he called Billy? All caps, question mark. This is stupid, and they both need to get over whatever the, quote, boys will be boys, end quote, ego trip, and communicate, all cap. James knows Billy is a package deal and needs to include him. He's with me, then, now, and future. Call him. 3, when I was on the phone with James yesterday, he said for Billy to be in our meetings this weekend after I suggested. Billy said James did not mention or invite. I think he needs to be there to provide even greater information and in the minute time frame we have to complete everything, and in which James keeps demanding, quote, this is what Billy should be doing, end quote. Please make sure he is there tomorrow or Sunday or both. Me, this middleman crap is for the birds. Now I know how you feel, which is why I'm even trying to alleviate it some for you with everyone. Stop talking to my people, bitch. That's what the subtext is. 4, did the D's respond? That's the Delapines of Delapine Creatives. 5, is Kevin Beck's NOA up? His notice of appearance. 6, for shock value, I just had another far away in another galaxy friend invite on the tablet. Barcelona. Wow. 7, is Transparent T's video up about Staycation Padilla? So she is referencing that via JAC, Mauricio Padilla was paying for a vacation to come to Orlando for his wife and kids, which he was working for free, right? Brian didn't pay him. I know a lot of people who followed the trial a while ago. There was a rumor that Brian paid for Mauricio Padilla. He did not. He worked for free. and he billed to the JAC, right? Pro bono, just like James Owens worked pro bono and billed to the JAC for his expenses. Although James went above and beyond because he bought Sarah clothes and a bunch of other stuff that were not covered by the JAC, and still she remains ungrateful. So I'm guessing because Transparency had the JAC files, Sarah planted the seed about complaining about what hotel he was staying in and bilking the taxpayer's dollar. Never mind, she's on attorney number 8 and is bilking the taxpayer dollar. It always, that finger, she's doing it the other way. She pointed at herself, and then all the other ones point at everybody else, I guess. 8, where did you get the info about his media analyst cost of $200,000? Question mark, question mark. Does TT know? I didn't even know. Remember, Lana, I don't know what most all of the experts I had available, but never used, especially by Padilla. Robbery, exposed. Get TT on this. Gotta go eat lunch, quote unquote. Love you, 7 exclamation points. And then we're back to Brigitte Delheen as a subject. This is incoming from Lana to Sarah, September 6th at 6:25 p.m. Sarah, it's her. I just got back her reply on LinkedIn, and I'm so excited I got the right person. I'm going to copy and paste my message to her and her response. You should be getting her photo on Emilio any day now. Here's my initial message. Hi, Brigitte. My name is Lana Albert. I'm a friend of Sarah Boone. She was contacted by someone with your first and last name. And while I'm sure there are more people with your name, I'm just asking if you were the one who contacted her. Please let me know because she would love to thank you personally if you are. Warm regards, Lana. Her reply, Dear Lana, thank you for reaching out to me. I am actually the only person in the US with that name. I have confirmation that the books and the baskets arrived. I am not sure about the money I sent to Sarah's commissary. There is no need to thank me. I was appalled that she was forced to go pro se and didn't even get a continuance. Having to defend oneself and just having 6 weeks for preparation violates a citizen's basic rights. Except Brigitte, she's had since 2020 to prepare herself. If anybody should know her case, it should be her. She would be telling it to the new council. So Judge Cranick, cut out the middleman, girl. I am glad that there is a lawyer involved going forward, and I wish her good luck. Thank you again, and best regards, Brigitte. I responded today. Wow, I'm really glad it's you. Yeah, when Sarah asked me to find you, your information came up so prominently that I had a strong feeling it was you. I don't know if you listened to the hearing and specifically James Owens' remarks of how he came to be Sarah's lawyer. But as you have likely guessed, the third party from Minnesota is me. She was really touched and grateful for the care packages and the commissary funds. You really do get what is important and really appreciated by those incarcerated. She only had to share a fraction of the standard meals and substandard hygiene products allowed in order to save money. What? Jails in Florida are a for-profit institution. She only had to share a fraction of the standard meals and substandard hygiene products allowed in order to save money. I'm not following that. To let me know I never wanted to personally have that experience. Oh, she only had to share it with her to say, okay, that was your incentive to not do crimes? Okay, well, at least you were motivated. Thank you so much for your reply with confirmation. If you ever change your mind and want to be in contact with Sarah herself, the website smartinmate.com has a messaging system designed for instant communication with her. Didn't she already reach out to Sarah and Sarah had you as the middleman? Like, just tell Sarah to contact her, no? I don't know why Sarah has you running point on this. Like, she's too busy doing what? To like reach out to her own fans. Sarah is exhausting. She gets a lot of mail, but few people she would love to be in contact with. She would love to talk to the person who she said has a really great heart and sent comfort at the time she was most overwhelmed. Anyways, I'm a nobody, but you have my respect too, doctor. Warmest regards, Lana J. Albert. So there it is. I pointed her to your messaging system. I know you wanted to send her a card, and I bet I could dig up her address, but I want to let her have the choice to connect with you. Oh, turning the tables on, Sarah, taking the control away. So if Brigitte doesn't want to reach out, you will not be hearing from her, ma'am. I relayed your appreciation and thanks to her, as you can read. That should tell you something. She's not some uneducated rube. She's an MD, meaning she is like US, intellectually and occupationally superior to the usual urchins one finds on YouTube. Really? Usual urchins. Okay. Like the lawyer, you watch him. Is he an urchin? I'm confused. Or she means the people who are writing her are urchins, but she's proud of them and collecting them. I mean, I guess, even the incarcerated need to feel superior to someone. September 7th, happy heavenly birthday to my brother Effion. 10:58 p.m. incoming from Lana to Sarah. You made my Saturday! Exclamation point. That was awesome that I got to talk to you with James and that you called me as I was waiting for Dan in the front lobby after dialysis. Everyone else who was waiting between shifts were looking up at me with a huge jerky smile on my face. I wish I could have talked longer. I feel bad you had to deal with idiots who didn't care about your hygiene needs. I was one of the really lucky ones who went through menopause when I was 43, and I was overjoyed because my periods lasted 8 days, were insanely heavy to the point of anemia, and every few months I had cramps to the point where I'd be curled up in the fetal position in the bathroom. Why can't men go through this nonsense? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark. So did Sarah call her as she was coming out of dialysis to let her know she couldn't get a pad? Jesus. Ugh, I'm sorry you have to face insensitivity at every turn there. But didn't we talk to... No, we talked to a CO from from the state prison. They hold the pads. But I think this is some dry begging. As much money that comes through there for Sarah, she should have money for pads. I'm imagining they don't use tampons or menstrual cups. I'm a fan of a menstrual cup. But anyway. That being said, I really am sorry if my describing your manner to be sometimes abrupt seemed negative in any way. It is not. So it sounds like Lana was trying to set some boundaries about Sarah being abrupt, and somehow Sarah took it negatively because she can't take criticism, right? I meant it to say that you do not suffer bullshit or game playing in any fashion. James needs a ton of reassurance about you. He has asked, so maybe in the conversation with James, she was saying Sarah can be abrupt, like explaining she's going to cut you off, even though she will tell you the longest story about nothing to get in a good complaint. You know what I mean?
Lord Jesus. Okay.
He has asked me more than once if you are angry or if you're happy about how things went in the courtroom or with the media. I shouldn't smile about that. But knowing you, I was like, did you traumatize the poor guy when you put him through the ringer for wavering? Whatever you did or said left a lasting impression. I know you don't suffer bullshit from anyone. I was reassuring him that you really appreciated his efforts on your behalf. Since you're clearly not reassuring him, Sarah, do you say thank you? Do you give any positive feedback? Or is it you're entitled to free counsel and he better do what you say? Wow. I had relayed the double high five to him and he seemed really relieved. He does not need to flinch around you. On our call, you seemed to get what I was trying to convey to him, but I wanted to be sure that I didn't hurt your feelings in any way, shape, or form. I love your manner, And I get how you are. Remember when you ripped the court TV reporter idiot a new one for his sliminess? I totally loved it. Your manner is what made me want to get to know you. I also wonder, because I've been thinking about this, I had a friend who was overweight, and this was many years ago, who felt like she wanted to be nasty, but she couldn't. And I don't know if she would describe it that way. That's how it landed with me, meaning like everybody, she said, expected her to be jolly, grateful, happy. And so now, while Lana is not overweight, I'm saying it's still that like presentation. Maybe being in a wheelchair, people expect you to be jolly, happy, nice. And not saying anybody should be mean, but like you are not allowed to have a bad day. Do you know what I mean? So maybe there's a part of Sarah that she lives vicariously through, because I feel like Sarah sparks a mean streak in her. I mean, maybe it's there always. I don't know. But maybe from like never getting to be mad or snap at anyone, it gets bottled up. Lana wasn't in therapy. She didn't go to therapy. So there obviously are ways to kind of help regulate that. But she didn't have those tools. And I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just pondering, as I do, that perhaps there was a little bit of that there. Your manner is what made me want to get to know you. So I sincerely apologize if you felt I was saying anything that in any way you felt was unkind, because that was the farthest thing from my mind. Haha, you told me James can get overwhelmed. I think he calls me in part for reassurance as well as my knowledge about your case. I've seen your 3 interrogation videos multiple times and can speak intelligently about the state's views. The officers are not the state. Lori Vallow does that too, where she's like, the state has interviewed them multiple times. They will turn it on and work in partnership with the state, but obviously they're not attorneys. I've also seen all of the other interviews released publicly too. He was upset because the lawyer, sort of questioned his bringing up Farrell. I was upset about that too. What does that have to do with Sarah murdering George years before that happened? I thought it was amazing and told him you wanted him to do it too. Anyways, you know that I think the world of you, and that means all of your mannerisms. I love your dirty draws, girl. It would break my heart if something stupid I said would hurt you in any way. I don't want my arm to slip and lower your arm. That's when our war wavers. I think God knows what he is doing in terms of timing. I have no doubt that by this time in November, you will be smelling free air. That did not age well. If you can find time tomorrow, call me. I'm waiting for James to call me tonight about your statement I emailed him. I doubt I'll get to speak the entire thing, but I'm deciding what the important part of it would be to the listeners. Oh, what statement? I'm sure I'll get like 30 seconds, and your statement is a 5 minute. So I have to distill it down, which sucks because I like it all. Anyways, you're awesome. Do not stop being you. Hear me? All caps, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Talk to you soon, exclamation point. So it sounds like maybe they're getting to do something publicly, and she's got a 30-second soundbite, but Lana's written something that's 5 minutes. Interesting that Lana is still talking to Owens, but they haven't mentioned signing anything. So I wonder if that went by the wayside. Probably because Sarah wants Lana to work for her, right? So September 8th, 2:10 p.m., Sarah sending a note to Jalen Lawson regarding it's time to party with 6 exclamation points. There's I don't know, we'll say 72, 142 happies. And then birthday, I think it's to her son. Love you. Please send me a birthday pic with mom and sis. Love, 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 love you all today on your very special day. And every day. Thank you for being a friend. No, it says, thank you for being a rainbow. Hug mom for me. Love you. Then she sends, uh-oh. Please hold. Outgoing to Christina Pena regarding, hey, bestie heart. Hello. Where are you, friend? I'm missing you even more, not hearing from you. 2 exclamation points. There's so much to tell you. When you and me were in the courtroom, Ms. Jones got mad at you and me smiling and being us, thinking she was an officer still to do something about it. And then the faces I was making and smiling so much between us. YouTube did a whole video with floating hearts and playing music to it. Yes, because you were post-coital, ma'am. I don't know if it's between us or the fact I have James now or what, but it's being insinuated being between you and me. Yes, ma'am. And asking if you're my girlfriend. Yes, really, scrunchy face. You are my girlfriend, a friend. Best, that's a girl. Double exclamation point, scrunchy face. So stupid. And thank you for the adorable cutie creature. Where do you find those? All the girls love seeing them. And any new pictures of you. I don't know why. I think they don't believe I have a friend as pretty as you, and nonetheless, a best friend. Yes, it does happen in jail. So check in when you can, please. I forgot to tell you, James said you were very professional and pleasant introducing yourself after court that day. Doesn't that sound like a relationship, non-platonic? Like, ma'am. I speak about you a lot, and he knows how much you mean to me. So thanks for being you. I love all of you all the time, no matter what, when or where. No matter what, when or where. Miss you. Let me know you're okay, please. Thinking of you and wishing all things good. So love you. Thinking of you and wishing all good things and wishing all things good. So love you. September 8th, 9:35 p.m. Outgoing to Diane Smith. Subject, hi friend, heart. Hi, beautiful. Just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you every day and miss you more than you will ever know. I pray you are happy and lovely and smiling and praising. Good things are finally on the horizon for me, and my prayers are being answered in so many ways. Amen. He hears me. He sees me. I love him. So, no matter what, please keep in touch and send pictures when you can. Love you. Therefore, he is also able to save to the uttermost those who come to God through him, since he always makes intercession for us. Hebrews 7:25. Incoming from Lana on September 9th at 1:01 p.m. Subject, hey you. James must have worn you out this past weekend. I haven't heard from you since Saturday. I'm getting ready to talk to Kellyanne and have been thinking about what to say. She wants me to talk about how we met, but I hope I can say a few more things I believe I'm in a unique position to pull off. I admit my heart is pounding like it did when my band and I played in a stadium with 11,000 people in attendance. I've never in my life dealt with the media, and it does scare the hell out of me. But I want so much to convey to them that you are much more than a 2-minute video where everyone smugly thinks they know what happened. Do not respond to that last sentence. You know. I hope everything is okay and you're getting the chance to rest. Talk to you soon. Your intrepid representative. September 9th, 4:20, incoming from Lana to Sarah Thimnail. I hate that YouTubers keep using this picture of you. I don't know which video it comes from, but I'd rather they use one where you are smiling. I call this the lemon one because it looks like you just ate a lemon. I can't blame you because Cashman made me make that look while watching television. I love the Lord you know, but even he uses it. Ugh. There's not a lot of pictures of her smiling. September 9th, 4:57, incoming from Lana to Sarah. Your objections is the subject line. Hey, your objections are up. I just checked your case docket. I'm going to read them, but I wanted to let you know before I even open them. Also, of note is a motion of unavailability for 4 days for the state lawyer, but it's after the trial. I'm guessing he filed because he expects there to be a continuance granted. Outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding thumbnail, and she's corrected the spelling. So stupid. Major eye roll, scrunchy face. What's this from? George and James are in the background. Do you know what the verbiage says? September 9th, outgoing to Lana regarding your objections at 9:26 p.m. I effing love how smart you are. James said the same thing, and Billy. They know it's coming. Ha! Did you read the objections? Let me explain now what's going to happen. The state is going to now have time to correct the issues Billy and I objected to. They know what we are trying to quote unquote suppress or get rid of. I don't think Lana needs you to explain what suppress is, Sarah, but thanks. James said that for me to not submit, but it was almost a week since I mailed them, he decided to be my attorney. Now they know what we're trying to do. What are your thoughts about the objections, about the state's opportunity in seeing some of our hand? What do you think the world will say? The Lord you know said anything about that? What was he posting my lemon face about? I am ready to get out of here. We had a stupid ass shakedown again, and they wrecked everything. I don't even have a cup to drink out of now.
I'll do what I can to get you a cup. The cups are like right there. Can I have a cigarette, please? Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house. It's on the back porch. Nope, all of it. Secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these best cups.
Well, girl, that didn't stop you at the crime scene.
Super sigh. Let me know your brilliant thinking about everything. So love you, really. And I always enjoy talking to you on the phone. I cannot get over how in tune we are with one another and never take anything the wrong way. I hope you don't either. And understanding the other in almost everything. You never get on my nerves, and I take everything you say to heart and mind and soul. Where have you been all my life? Like I said, I had to come to jail to be loved and cared about and seen. Thank you, best friend, forever. That did not age well. September 10th, 11:14 a.m. Outgoing to Lana from Sarah. Call you later, ellipse. Hope you're okay. Tried calling 2 times earlier. I'll call again as soon as I can, ellipse. Incoming from Lana to Sarah, 2:59 p.m. on the 10th of September regarding your lemon pick. I don't know where that came from. I have been trying to find a hearing or something where that originated. I might ask Reddit for the lawyer you know who likes to use it as a thumbnail. Maybe she means or the lawyer you know. I think it was either during a Hobson hearing or the Hobson hearing or before that. She wanted to talk and Wooten said no. I think it's that pouty one. It's earlier on because she's thinner. It's definitely way before Owens is representing her. I don't know what the writing is in that pic. It's a thumbnail, so I'm guessing it was just for decoration. Outgoing to Lana, 3:15 on the 10th of September regarding call you later. Girl, the guards and Corporal F me up this morning and my bunk again. For no reason. said I was calling attention to myself. I just got out of the shower and was combing my hair on my bunk. I'll call you later. The devil is a liar, 6 exclamation points. I want you to call IA, please, Internal Affairs. I'll tell you more later before you call. How can she call her before you call IA? Been on my bunk all day for fear I would get in trouble for nothing, all caps. No joke, all caps. I'm telling James, to all caps. It needs to be addressed at this point, all caps. I am a target, all caps. Love you, Lana. OCCD has been an exhausting bully today so far. Nightfall soon. Help. Glad you're okay. Missed you. Help. 3:16 outgoing. So a minute later, she's still sending Lana messages. This time she's responding to the lemon pick. So it's regarding your lemon pick. What did the lawyer you know say about objections? State filing. Have to put up tablets. WTF. TTYL. Outgoing to Lana at 9:08 p.m. on the 10th. Where are you is the subject. Hope and pray you're okay. Haven't gotten to talk to you on the phone. Call you tomorrow. We only get 30 minutes for phones and tablets. Love you. Miss you. God, I hope you're okay. Incoming from Lana at 10:37 p.m. on the 10th regarding where are you? Hey, I'm so sorry. My mother was just involved in a car accident. When you called, I was on the phone with her insurance company and the Davison police on her behalf while she was getting checked at the hospital. Her mother is in another state. I believe it's in Michigan, but don't quote me on that. And the Davison police on her behalf while she was getting checked at the hospital because she was complaining of neck and head pain. In other words, she has other priorities outside of you, Sarah. Neck and head pain, and it is best not to play around with that. The saving grace is she was driving a 1999 GMC Sierra, which compared to today's vehicles is a tank. I thank God for looking after her because a car failed to yield and plowed right into her driver's side, yikes, at 40 miles per hour. So T-boned her. I'm grateful for my brother for being there for her physically, or you better believe, even in my handicapped state, I'd move a mountain to get to her. I'm not worried about her physically now, but she is 75, and sometimes the best medicine is time. I'm so sorry I wasn't as present today. Hopefully, tomorrow I'll be able to connect with you in a much greater capacity now that I have gotten done most of what needed to be done. I thought about you quite a bit and have some stuff to tell you. We will talk soon, my friend. Double exclamation point. God bless her, because if something was wrong with my mom, Sarah will be the last thing on my mind. The 10th of September, 10:51 p.m., incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding call you later, ellipse. OMG, I can't wait to hear about this. I'm already pissed because of Kranich, but you deserve basic human dignity. When you tell me things like this, my mind flashes forward to hearing you on the outside addressing the injustice of both your experience and those of people you care so deeply about. Once we win this present war at hand, the vision you and I will talk about. Oh, Lana, she's lying. She's always a victim. She's always a victim, no matter the circumstance. 9:10, so September 10th, 10:53, incoming, regarding your lemon pick from Lana. I will watch tonight after everyone else goes to bed. I know I saw in my notifications that the lawyer, did a live stream. So I will find out what he said and relay to you if he says something pertinent. He's also been focused on the Wade Wilson trial, so he's been a bit distracted with that too. He has other cases to cover, Sarah, no matter how fascinating your weird ass is. 9:11, 2:19 a.m. Incoming from Christina Pena regarding, hey, bestie, heart. I'm sorry I've been silent, just been working and tired, but looked up videos and I don't know what they're talking about. I don't see anything, so I don't know, but Gonna book a visit with you soon. I miss you too, friend. I don't like your judge either, blaming you for shit. Just crazy. What did he blame her for? If he only knew. I could go on and on, Sarah, but just know I love you and here for you and will be at your next court date. And I know I saw her. She had to do a double take and was giving me dirty looks. I smiled right at her. Who is the her? I smiled right at her face every time. LOL. Thought you would like pick. Love you so much, friend. Just know fighting for you and Bobby. 4 exclamation points. And other message I didn't get sound was from third party. What was it? Question mark. Write me back. 143. Which is, I love you, you young kids are telling me. September 11th, 8:22 a.m. incoming from Lana to Sarah. Subject, today is going to be interesting. My mom called me at midnight and I sat up with her until after 3 a.m. my time. Woke up 2 hours later to another issue. My cat getting violently sick. Oh no. So today is going to be interesting because I will be running on fumes, just asking you to not mind me if I say something strange. I don't sleep a ton, but I do need more than 2 hours. In the meantime, I just checked your docket and it looks like the state is amending its witness list. They haven't posted the list itself. I'm going to post your docket so you can see what's going on. Y'all can read all that. There's a bunch of stuff. And then the IMS record from Orange County, dated 9/3, per the court comments, case to remain as previously set. Attorney may appear virtually for any hearing that is set. Parties to coordinate hearings for motions on 9/3. Defense motion to continue. Comments denied as stated on the record. State objected to continuance. Court minutes. Remember when he said Miss Boone has had 4 years or over 4 years, whatever Mr. J said. And then, yeah, a bunch of stuff. And then that's when he asked to appoint the expert. That's that Michael dude who had the body parts in a storage, not in a freezer, that they wanted to have the crime scene reconstructionist and death investigator. That was approved by JAC. Then a bunch of us wrote JAC and was like, did you know he doesn't have his license? And at that point, he was not going to testify. He was going to be like an expert advisor. So we never saw him. 9/11, 9:32 a.m. outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding today is going to be interesting. Am I able to call you while I have the opportunity? Only worried about herself, that's Sarah. 12:11 incoming from Lana. Yes, absolutely. 4:40 incoming from Lana. Heads up is the subject. Hey, Sarah, I just got off the phone with James and his legal team, and it was interesting. You're about to have an incredibly crucial meeting with them this weekend, and I told them that Sunday was the best day to bring me into the call. Sarah's not going to like that. They're wrapping the schedule around Lana. But, I mean, Sarah's in jail, girl. What else you got going on? Pinochle? We'll wait. Getting in trouble? Making a spectacle of yourself? On Saturday and Sunday, you're going to practice for the trial, and they're going to pretend to be the state and cross-examine you. Listen, whatever you do, don't get angry or rattled by the questions they grill you with. Please tell her not to make that weird face. I don't know if you went through this with Padilla or Old Man Bankowitz or not, but they are going to put you through the gauntlet. The state is going to play for keeps. Their job is to rattle you inside emotions and bury you. This weekend, your team is going to do the same thing to you. My advice is to envision a sparring match on boxing. Your love got your headgear on. Your love got your headgear on, and you're having a sparring match with a sparring partner who has studied your opponent's fighting style and will fight for keeps. The lawyer said in our call, Sarah isn't going to like me by the end of our session. It's because he is going to play ultimate devil's advocate. She spelled it wrong, but I'm sure she means advocate. I wish I could shield you from the emotional mind screw they are going to subject you to. Just remember that they are on your team, giving your mental, oh my God. Just remember that they are on your team, giving you mental body armor against the real deal, the state cross-examination. I don't know if you liked the Rocky movies or not, but you're going for the classic 80s training montage where they beat the living shit out of you to get you ready to fight Ivan Drago. Only your Drago's name is Dave Cacciatore, unless the state replaces him, which is likely. Mr. J was already on the case, so I'm not sure why she discounted him because he did a fabulous job grilling our Sarah. You're going to get pissed. You're going to be emotionally hurt, but it's so you don't get rattled, pissed, or hurt when all eyes are on you at the trial. Please remember that I love you and I believe in you, plus a growing number of people out here who have had a front row seat in the balcony watching you fight. James's team is going to beat the emotional shit out of you. But remember, please hold. But remember that they are getting you ready to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. We also talked about Brian, your ex. They are looking for him to interview him. I told them to get the phone calls between you and him in order to impeach him as a witness by exposing his ill treatment of you. Ooh, I wish we had those phone calls. We'd all know for sure. I also pointed out that in his interview with Chelsea, he straight up revealed his angels and bitterness towards you. Angels? I don't know what that means. Maybe angles? Whatever. So they are looking for him in the daytime with a flashlight. Then they asked me about jury selection and what to look for. I suggested people who are empathetic, women who have suffered past DV and abuse, and men with white knight syndrome, like Owens. You know, the ones who like to rescue damsels in distress, and now methinks like Peter. They see a woman on the side of the road with a flat tire and they pull over to help. Well, we know juror number 3 was not a white knight. Then the call was over. I'll be thinking about you this weekend as you're going through the trial preparation. Have you done this before? Double question mark. I remember Nicholas Mew being destroyed on cross-examination. Yes, he was. He was angry. I thought he was going to be let off on a very small verdict, but he fell apart on the stand and he ended up getting the maximum sentence. He did. You guys remember that? It was like the Apple River. He was mad at those kids. He stabbed them because of his ego, not because he was in danger. And you could see it in the videos, even though it was mere seconds, like similar to Sarah's situation. But then when he got on the stand, you could see that venom in him, right? And so it was like, you were not afraid of these kids. You were mad because they talked shit to you. Didn't mean somebody deserved to die. The lawyer for the state was a great white shark, and Mew was the chum in the water, served up helpless and bloody. You know, I worry. You've come an insanely long way, but this weekend is a serious test your might moment. No matter what is asked of you, don't take it personally. It's like the scene in Dune where Paul puts his hand in the box with the needle at his neck. This weekend will be your test. You pass test with flying colors. Allegedly. I hope you're okay today. I've been expecting a call today, but understand it's not easy to get to a phone with the way it is there. I've been thinking about you through, I think she means though. Talk to you soon. Outgoing to Christina from Sarah on 9/11, 9:06 p.m. regarding, hey, bestie heart. You, thank goodness you're okay. I worry about you. Don't wait so long, please. Even if it's a 2-word message, I'm okay. Okay? Maybe she doesn't have 50 cents for 2 words, Sarah. She's working 2 jobs and kicking you down $75 and 2 packages at a time when she can. Give her a break. Supposedly, hot food is back. Oh, here we go with the dry bacon. One girl said her mom ordered for her a burger and waffle fries, ? Is that so? Go look so you can tell me. If it is there anything else or just that? Did Christina say she was buying you another hot food, ma'am? What? This is the ultimate dry bagging. It's not even, it's like, I'm telling you what you're going to do. I'm not even asking off to the side. If it is there anything else or just that? May I have some more, please? How much is it? Finally, all caps, double exclamation points. What message are you talking about, third party? If anything, it's Lana. I think James made a statement about her and how he and I became attorney and client, ? Oh, and apparently Kiki knows who James Owens is and wants to know and wants to ask if he'll take her case. Yeah, right. How does she even know him? Maybe from the news and had someone look up on the outs. I don't know. I do know James halted all of his cases and delegated to other attorneys to focus on nothing but me. Yes, it's a first and overdue. Finally, so much to tell you. So miss you. When's my next court date? Love you so much. Thank you always. Hang in there. Heart. The only reason she's asking her when that next court date is so she can have her be there. This is like the ultimate dry bagging. So now that you know, there's no reason for you to miss it. Or when you tell me, I'll give you a little nudge. So I'll see you then, that date, right? You're going to put it on your calendar this time, like we talked about. 9:12, incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding comments at 10:56 a.m. Hey, I wanted to send you the comments James sent me, but apparently YouTube won't allow copy and paste. James sent me screenshots of them and can't direct relay them. The original video was entitled Body Cam Footage from 2019 Exposes Sarah's Game. Maybe exposes Sarah's game. Cops don't buy it. I haven't yet watched this video and plan to while on dialysis. The comments. One was from a DV survivor who carefully spelled out just exactly how BSS is a valid explanation of what happened in the video. The other comment was from a licensed therapist who discussed the mechanisms of triggers in certain scenarios and how that applies to the case video. I'm sorry I can't get the direct relay to you. When I talk to you next, I'll read them out directly to you because it's worth hearing. But you gotta promise me that you don't respond to what I read to you as it's dangerous. I have a feeling that the closer to the trial, the more holes in my lips I'm going to bite through because I'm choking on conversations I have been dying to have or ask you about. 4 exclamation points. Arg! 2 exclamation points. Anyways, seeing these comments gives me real hope. You will understand when we talk. Love you. Straight to Pluto, lady. Double exclamation points. When we get to my text messages with Lana, there will be a comment because I kept making fun of the S on the anyways, where she sends me a link of like, this colloquially is now acceptable. It's still, it just like often, I don't like to say the T, but now it is also colloquial for people to say often. But when I was growing up, that was not a thing. And when I was growing up anyways, was not a thing. 9:12, 11:10 a.m. outgoing to Lana regarding comments. Pluto is a whole other universe. 3 exclamation points. Yes, I've got to dig in and I've so much to do. Sigh. Thank you for starting my day off with encouragement and power. You are unstoppable, Lana. I am empowered by your power, his power. Yes! Exclamation point. Have a fantabulous day, just like you. So, love you always. Thanks times infinity. Heart. Tell your husband and son I gave them a shout out today, please, and thank them for loving you so much so you can love me so much. Beautiful ripple effect, and we can't do it without them. Yes. Thanks, guys. Heart. TTYL. Friends forever. Smile. D-smile. Thank you. Heart. Oh, my hands. I'm trying to move my drink. My desk is not that deep. Okay. We'll just say heart. And I'm making you aware I understand about giving feedback or any information or even an inkling about the comments you will relay to me the next time we get on the phone. Okay? I get it. Can't wait to hear. And thank you always, my darling friend. Keep it real at the spa. Heart. It's not the spa. Anyway, outgoing to Lana, 9/12, 1:48 p.m. regarding comments. Really quick. Can you ask James, please, if he knows if a no contact order expires automatically? Or does the judge have to remove? Okay, I'm curious. I think I'm on to something else on top of what I mentioned to you earlier. Do you know the answer or can look up? I still want James to know I'm asking. Pluto, baby. So only thing I can think of, George, there was a no contact order, but then it was changed to a no harmful contact order. I don't think it's indefinite though, but I would have to do some research. Because I know, well, you can get a temporary TPO. It has to be renewable, right? I don't know though. Anyway, incoming from Lana to Sarah on the 12th of September at 5:01 p.m. regarding comments. I just texted him to ask. Also, I got back an answer to some of your questions. The big one being that the hearing is scheduled for next Thursday for 3 hours. James responded to the NCO question. It depends, all caps. The hearing, I don't know when it's going to start, but I'm guessing you'll be getting a kick. This is the hearing itinerary. Motion for statement of particulars, e-filed September 2nd. Defense motion for additional discovery, e-filed September 2nd. Defense's motion for additional discovery, e-filed September 6th. Defense's motion to appoint forensic psychologist, September 2nd. Defense's motion to appoint crime scene reconstructionist and death investigator. So forensic psychologist, they never got. They got they did. Harper. They never got a psychiatrist, which is what she had asked for, like a neuropsychiatrist, but I guess they squashed that once Owens came in. Defense's forthcoming motion for the return of the property, the phone belonging to the defendant, to be filed. Her and this phone. State's motion to strike the defendant's notice of intent to rely on the defense of battered spouse syndrome, the state's motion in limine, and the state's motion for examination by state expert filed September 9th. Defense's forthcoming response to state's motion to strike the defendant's note of intent to rely on battered spouse syndrome. So we remember that. They were trying to get it out. Judge Kranick let it in. But he did put toll gates at each step, right? So she was only going to get to argue it if the imminent danger came in, which mandated that she testify first. So they didn't get to like bombard the jury with she's a victim, she's a victim, she's a victim before having her testify. So the state's motion in limine, state's motion for examination by state's experts to be filed. Me again. This will help you focus this next week. Straight to Pluto. Can someone tell me what the Pluto reference is? I don't get it. One of you guys has a Pluto in your name. I feel like I'm missing out on a cultural joke. 9/12, September 12th, 9:34 p.m. Outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding comments. Ugh, 3 hours? Good grief, going to be a long day. Strength and power and huge success. Please, God. Thank you for the update. He only answered about the NCO. And what does it depends mean? Just what it sounds like, girl. He needs more specificity. There's not a blanket answer. Did he understand what I was indirectly asking? Or he hasn't even looked at any of them yet? So clandestine. Looked at any of them where, ma'am? In like between you and George or just on the planet? What else did he answer? Am I supposed to bring all of this with me on Saturday? Did you have something else to do, Sarah? Does he know what I'm trying to do with the warrants also? For all the motions to be discussed is on Thursday, September 19th. This is 1 week before the Child Management Conference, MTC. What are the ones for forthcoming? James put in a motion to send a motion to rebut the states. He hasn't done yet, but is going to. Julie's original report. I'm assuming Julie Harper. I'm going through all the hard copy discovery, and my head hurts for real after going through hundreds of pages. Lana, it's the same thing over and over and over with multiple copies of only transcripts, arrest reports, ME reports, statements. The rest so far is junk. WTF did any prior attorneys do? It's the same documents repeated. I hope tomorrow I find some of my documents and notes, etc. I felt bad for all the trees used for the amount of wasted paper with no info or importance. So much paper. Let me know what James says, or I'll call tomorrow. I hope you had a super day. I'm exhausted, cry face. Love you in the meantime. Heart. Thank you. Infinity. Heart. Incoming from Lana to Sarah on the 13th of September at 3:16 a.m. regarding comments. Hey, I should give you a heads up. I mentioned it before, but I'm sure it got lost among all of our communications back and forth. I won't be available to talk for the majority of the day tomorrow, Friday. Remember, this is the big birthday 26th anniversary date with Dane. Oh, wait. So was she about to have her 27th? Maybe I got that mixed up. We are starting with actual spa treatments, where I'm getting a facial and Dan is getting a deluxe deep tissue professional massage for 90 minutes. Literally, think of me with cucumbers on my eyes and a towel wrapped around my head. The works. And since this is at the casino, we will be doing some light gambling too. We do this once per year and is our favorite major outing. They have free electric scooter rental, so I get to go independent without needing to be pushed by anyone else, which is wonderful. I could really use this day too, as going to medical appointments and dialysis can wear down even the most optimistic of people. So this is to recharge my mental and emotional batteries. So I won't be around most of the day tomorrow, and the casino frowns at using the phones at the blackjack table and on the massage table for obvious reasons. So I will be unplugging for the majority of the day tomorrow. I'll be praying to send some of my recharging spiritually your way. Remember the story of Saul and Jonathan? They're fighting the Philistine army, and the battle is rough enough to send the Israelites fleeing into hiding. God, they've been fighting forever. Into hiding, and Saul resting with about 600 of his men under a pomegranate tree. But Jonathan gets pissed at the state of the battle, so he grabs his armor bearer and leaves the army, and the two of them held a 2-man wrecking machine and killed so many Philistines so brutally that the entire Philistine army freaks out and gets confused and starts retreating. Yikes, that sounds horrible. Upon seeing that, the Israeli army jumps out of hiding and starts massacring the Philistines, and God is with them. Then Saul does something incredibly and unbelievably stupid. He proclaims that nobody gets to eat until he has avenged himself on the Philistines. What a moron. Starving his soldiers while they are trying to win a battle. His men are in distress because he cursed anyone who ate food. But Jonathan and his armor bearer didn't hear his stupid order. And so while they're out there doing all the hard work, they see wild honey and very intelligently ate some and got the energy boost they needed. After he did that, another soldier let him know what his father had said. And he was like, is he out of his mind? If he had not been so stupid, we would have killed even more. As it was, the soldiers at the end of the day were so starving, so they were killing and eating meat so fast that they didn't even bother to get rid of the blood. So Saul made starving men halt their eating and do the proper rituals. And so the next morning, Saul goes and asks God if he should continue the battle, and will God be with them like before? But God was silent. Long story short, it came to knowledge that Jonathan had eaten honey and planned to kill Jonathan, his own son. So I guess Saul planned to kill Jonathan. Luckily, the rest of the army wasn't as ridiculously stupid as King Saul. So they stood up and basically told Saul to go pound sand, because had it not been for Jonathan and his armor bearer single-handedly breaking the Philistine lines, they would all be dead, because the Philistines were the superior force. Sorry, that was so long. 3 exclamation points. Why did I go into that story from 1 Samuel 14? Question mark, question mark. Well, I, your armor bearer, need to go taste some honey. Haha. And you should too. You are about to have one hell of a weekend, and it's going to be one rough sparring match. You should take some time to yourself too. Have some metaphorical honey too. Prepare your soul for onslaught, but we will be victorious. I'll try and message you sometime tomorrow, but I won't be available by phone, unfortunately. I'm sending you some credits. God is with us. Love you to infinity. To Orion's Beltline and back. That is one reason I love the winter sky in Minnesota, because Orion is so visible. I was so into astronomy growing up. Anyways, talk to you on Saturday if we don't connect tomorrow. You are awesome. Ad Victoriam, Sarah. 3 exclamation points. And then at 9:13, 3:18 a.m., incoming from Lana. She writes in the subject line, she means misspelling, but she spells miss-oling. And then she says, I meant ad victoriam. I hate misspelling things. 9:13, 10:08 a.m. outgoing to Lana from Sarah. Enjoy every last second to the utmost, all caps, 3 exclamation points. Girl, have the time of your life, and especially with your darling husband. Good for you. I hope you and your husband have so much honey, you start throwing it at each other. So deserve it, Lana. HBD, happy birthday to your husband. Love you both. Thank you. Take a selfie if you can, all wrapped up and getting prettier with Dan too, if you can, so I can pass it around to my grubby inmate friends, because we have nothing better to do than look at other people's photos and live vicariously through them.
Oh, what? No, that wasn't on the page? Okay. Must have been in her head, transferred to mine.
So glad you and he have this wonderful opportunity and day. Make it greater to the last second. I am not going to disturb your glorious day, which you are so overdue for. God, you're great. Your husband, too. Make the most of it. I am with you in spirit. Heart. My plan today was to plow through some more of this hard copy discovery, then watch a movie. Thanks to you. I might go back and watch the part with the hand in the box for even greater encouragement, then watch part 2. I usually fall asleep, unfortunately, because I'm never used to relaxing, and my brain and body think since it goes to charging mode with sleep, which I can never get enough of in here. 3 exclamation points. So that's my day. Hopefully then on to battle tomorrow. I'm bringing what we talked about, and if we get to it, great. If not, Sunday, and they will have. Maybe Billy can take and look into further. I have no idea what she's talking about. God's plan and itinerary. Following, praising. So I love space too. I always thought I would look for a man who was into stars like me, or someone who worked at a planetarium or graduated school in astronomy. We could sit outside at night and he could show me the different constellations and everything else interesting in the sky. I love learning about anything but space and stars very much. It's mind-blowing. There is no end to space, and we think we are the dominant species in our little galaxy, literally little. with the multitudinous, innumerable other galaxies we don't even know exist because our brains can't compute what it takes to go that far deep into it. I love that. Just like the bottom of the ocean, God's mystery and greatness. Man isn't the superior and doesn't know everything. It's called humility and wonder. That is rich coming from you, Sarah. Love it. Love God so much. I can't understand how he loves me so much. So I wanted to share with you a poem I wrote in here a few years ago about the stars because I am in so much awe of, as I was telling you. I haven't shared with anyone, but the timing seems right and being prompted to do so. Here you go. I Wish by Sarah Boone. Brilliant stars shining high in the sky glittered through the universe, dots of light so far away that cannot meet our eyes today. Blue and gold and sometimes red, stars' power and might, once born, then dead. Self-luminous, spectacular, mythological, and mysterious. Travel tools and signs, stars are like magic created before time. There's so much to know, the elusive how and why. It's been said, good luck to see one streak across the sky. So make a wish, hope high, and with just, when looking to the stars, believing is a must. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Thank you. Believing is a must in everything. Love you. Selfie if you can. Enjoy to the max. 9:14, 1:43 a.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding enjoy every last second to the utmost. OMG! I'm blown away. That is a really beautiful poem, especially considering the circumstances in which you wrote it. I'm so honored you trusted me enough to share it. I knew you were a wordsmith. It's gorgeous and came from the heart of a beautiful soul. Some years ago, another very dear friend of mine who was equally a wordsmith shared a poem to me entitled Battlefield. Like your poem, I Wish, it was also not just written, but birthed from the fabric of her soul. I subsequently wrote a song also entitled Battlefield. That reminds me, who was that? Barbara, Love is a Battlefield. Who was that? Or something. It took me 2 years to write, even though it had no lyrics. I hear music when I read your poem. I can close my eyes and breathe crisp nighttime air. I feel detached from my corporal self, and I feel like I'm one with the Milky Way. Maybe someday I will ask your permission to write a worthy musical interpretation. As far as a true spa day, OMG, I had such an incredibly wonderful time. We stayed a total of 9 hours. I had a facial, which was incredible. Double exclamation point. Dan had a full body, deep tissue therapeutical massage. We were not in the same treatment room, so I could only get a selfie of myself. The therapist took the picture of me under the mask, so not a selfie. And I can't believe I was under so much hydration. You'll see, because I'm sending you a pic. I haven't decided whether or not to post on Facebook, but it cracks me up. You get to see it first. I hope you get to rest up before your trial this weekend. Remember, it's for training for the hell the prosecution is going to put you through under cross-examination. So it's going to hurt. I will be praying for strength, wisdom, and peace, and fortitude and cunning for you. Remember, it's all for preparation. You're going to do great and surprise them all with your calm ability to absorb any emotional blows. I'm already proud of you. This also isn't just going to test you, but test your attorney's ability to make and use objections. I will be around after if you want to hear a friend's voice or to decompress. If you need time, if you need time to yourself afterwards, know that I'll be praying and sending strength to you. I'll be entreating the Holy Spirit to comfort you. Jesus says he is the comforter. God never fails. People fail. And my love to you, Sarah. Never let yourself think otherwise. I'm proud of you. I've never had a little sister before, but if I did and she was half the person you are, I'd be the luckiest person on earth. Hopefully the selfie pic goes through. 9:15, 8:35 a.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah. You are awesome. Hey, I was thinking about you all day yesterday, wondering how you were and how you were holding up. You are strong and good, and you can do it. Don't lose heart, Sarah. You are important to not just me. Oh, God counts you as so important to him that he has numbered every hair on your head. I've never been one for using scriptures as a sort of quote, good luck charm. But there's one passage that I feel like I'm supposed to share with you. Isaiah 40:28 through 31. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired. That reminds me of my cousin Vinny. Youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I pray for the strength and wisdom and regeneration of it says, Holy Spirit, to give peace to you and fill you with his love, which is so much more pure and powerful than any other love. I pray that the light of God peace the darkness of your situation and fill you with his glory and righteousness and power. I'll be around today. My husband is going on a 3-day camping trip with his brother. My son is with me, except when he is working. And my husband's mom is stopping in on Tuesday to make sure I will get dialysis. This is a good chance for me to use the physical therapy I have been exercising to try to get as much strength back into my legs. I'm keeping my phone next to me in case I stumble and fall. Don't worry about me one bit. Oh, yikes. So she's going to be alone, like when her son is at work because her husband is gone. So just so you guys know, Lana and I went through these, but we would only talk about them after I had made my video. So these I've not talked with her about because obviously I haven't made a video. I gave her the entire batch of all the text messages when I first got them. And we redacted things that are like medical sensitive, HIPAA sensitive. We were originally redacting her husband and son's name, but I realize I've said it now when she passed. But I'm not saying them as much as possible while I'm doing this, just keeping with that theme. I didn't realize, I guess she was alone all day while he was at work, but that's not the same as like 24 hours. Do you know what I mean? So when she was like, I'm keeping my phone in case I stumble and fall, but like how does someone get in the house to help you? Maybe the mother-in-law, if you fall, it just scares me. Anyway, don't worry about me one bit. I have a good support system, and this is good for my husband because he is doing the September 500-mile, $1,500 fundraiser for cancer again for the 5th year straight. Oh, he and his brother are taking the Crow Wing State Park Trail, which is 119 miles in total. Haha, he's going to wish there was another massage waiting for him after he gets done. You're awesome, Sarah. Love you to the moon, the stars, Pluto, the unnamed dwarf planets, and back to the sun. Talk to you soon, talented wordsmith. Your writings are inspiring. The 15th of September, 9:35 a.m., outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding you are awesome. But as for me, I would seek God, and to God I would commit my cause, who does great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. Job 5:8 through 9. He sent from above. He took me. He drew me. I'm going to skip these. I can't with Sarah and the blasphemy. It's something I cannot do with anyone else to keep it up. Oh, wait, remember, you and I can communicate on a whole other level with scripture. It's something I cannot do with anyone else, so keep it up. Thank you for the opportunity. Yesterday was a lot, but not really. All were overloaded with even more information. Tony, the curveball, whom everyone warned me about, couldn't believe the things I said, and just like James, told me I should tell the truth. I again reiterated the fact that all my truth is so hardcore, it's unbelievable. Is that what it is, girl? Is that what we going with? Ma'am, okay. Luckily, I'm indoors because I might get struck. Lord, these are not my words. They are not my words. He and everyone just stared at me, trying to understand the realness of my reality and everything I have lived through. They were looking at you
Like, heifer, what? What?
I told them it's just the tip of the iceberg. No practice by the state yet. But I do not know what today will bring. I have so much to tell you, and if I am able, will call you this afternoon. I thought of you very much yesterday also, and they don't believe how you and I have such an instant, quote unquote, deep-seated, eternal friendship.
Nobody believes it, Sarah. And you've proven us all right.
They asked me how much I trust you. I said, with my life and even my son's.
Until you do something I asked you not to do, and then it's over.
They don't understand it, and I'm not asking them to. Just realize you're a keeper for life.
Even though I backstab you and uninvite you to things and not tell you the truth, I'm keeping you.
Thank you, Lana. Are you on the call later? Billy is supposed to be here today also. And we don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof, but I have a sneaking suspicion. Her saying, are you on the call later? She already told them she didn't want Lana on the call. She already told Owens and Henderson. And then she's asking to see if Lana has gotten the memo. Like, oh, they haven't organized it. Or no, they told me not to because of blah, blah. I don't have any proof of it. But just the way this woman has been moving, that feels like a Sarah move. Billy is supposed to be here today also. Come what may. Still thinking about the hand in the box. I can do this. I will do this. Thank you. 3 exclamation points and all caps. Thank you for the credits and commissary, double exclamation points. How are you on your spa day going to put money on my account? Who are you? So love you. We're supposed to be done at 1 today. So everyone can catch their flights back. And I really want to come back, get in bed and watch a movie. I'll call you too if the phones are open. Overdue. Loves in the meantime and always, double exclamation points. Talk to you later, either way, one phone or another. Thanks for being amazing. How soft is your skin? That was a for real facial, girl. Never had one, but looks luxurious. One day we can go together. Thanks for sending the picture. I was living through you. Loves. That is so otherworldly for me that she's in her 40s and like late 40s and has never had a facial. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. She comes across as a tomboy, even though she touts herself as, what is she, as a girly girl? Isn't that what she told? I can't think of the girl's name now. But, ma'am, what? What kind of girly girl has never had a facial? September 15th, 12:05 p.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding you are awesome. Why were they so interested in your trust level of me? Question mark, question mark. I haven't asked you to do or say or give me anything that would give me a position of risking or betraying you. That confuses me, exclamation point. Follow your instinct. She raised the trust level of you. Trust and believe. There's no reason. The way that James has been talking to you and getting filled in, she raised your trust, your level of, oh God. That confuses me. I can only chalk it up to their professions. The court system deals with criminals who betray, exploit, scam, abuse, and use. Really, she's questioning your trust level in her and because she knows she's not trustworthy, she assumes that you're not trustworthy. They wonder when some quote other end quote shoe is going to drop and that I'm going to reveal that I want some nefarious use out of you. I've been upfront and honest right from the very first mangled Emilio I sent you back in February. I wanted to get to know and understand you. And I've given you gifts and money and let you call me, collect, paid for tablet messages. There's no reason that they would be questioning her trust. I saw someone I believed I could be friends with. My medical condition hamstrings me from spontaneous physical activity, but there's nothing wrong with my mind and intellect or soul. Every time I write you or speak on the phone or interact with you confirms I was right and that you are and always have been a good person of great worth. And I'm honored every day that you shook my extended virtual hand and agreed to talk to me. So now she's having you question your own loyalty and motive. So you're going to be overzealous in proving how trustworthy you are when you've been trustworthy all along. I can especially understand Billy being skeptical. I'm sure in his profession, he has seen the hidden dark sides of far too many people out there, as he is hired to find things that people don't want seen. Cheating spouses, con men, stolen valor, criminal activity. I'd want to lose faith in humanity too if I saw what he saw regularly. I say, give him time too. I'm really glad he is in your side, and I invite him wholeheartedly to check me out or call me or both. The more I'm typing this message, the more I'm actually really happy that you are telling me to be careful. That means they care about you more than just some hired hands or court officers. They care about you as a person and feel protective of you. That's good and makes me happy. And I guess it makes sense. Everyone lives in Florida except me. You've everyone in person except me. I hope that changes sooner than later. And I bet Sarah will use this as an excuse as to why they're no longer including her in things, because I think Owens probably didn't want to sign up a deal or write out a contract. So Sarah's probably done something similar like what she did with the Delapines. Like, I don't want her to come. And then told Lana, they haven't mentioned you coming. You might want to mention it to them. And make no mistake, I intend to be your friend long after this current, quote, battle, end quote, is won. No matter what, hell or high water. Are you familiar with the Divine Comedy? It was written in the 1300s by Dante Alighieri. I might have butchered that. I'm not familiar with this person. That speaks of the soul's ascension towards the presence of God. Sometimes during this trial and your tribulations, I envision that I am a Virgil to your Dante as we walk through the inferno. Oh. So Dante's Inferno, is this Dante Alighieri? Interesting. Okay, the 9 levels of hell and the mountain of Purgatorio. I'm guessing purgatory. Of course, it's not the Bible, but it's interesting and enlightening as it is. It's no wonder that it's revealed to Virgil and Dante that the 9th circle of hell is forever reserved for treachery. Those who betray, especially those who betray a loved one, are forever consigned there. Oh, that must be where Lori Daybell is going. Lori Vallow Daybell. Brutus and Cassius, who stabbed their best and dearest friend, Julius Caesar. A2 Brutus. Also, Judas Iscariot, and ultimately Lucifer himself, who committed the original sin or treachery against God himself. I will never betrayal. Maybe she means betray you. I will walk by your side as you wank through the circles of hell, up the mountain and into Paradiso. Yikes, so much philosophy on a lazy Sunday. Talk to you soon, lady. Love you. 9:15, the 15th of September, 4:26 p.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah. Subject, the picture. Dan just sent me a picture of his home until Tuesday. He and his brother are camping for a few days and biking the 119-mile trail. I love the outdoors, but I wouldn't want to go camping during bee and wasp season. Yikes. He and his brother are also really trying to rough it and wanted to eat by fishing and filtering what they catch. Haha, well, I had secretly bought and then snuck a few MREs, meal ready to eat, into his rucksack late last night. Beef stew, breakfast casserole, baked spaghetti, chicken Kiev, and pulled pork. They're the good military versions you can order online from a surplus depot. So it has everything to heat up and purify water and make instant coffee or hot chocolate or infused fruit drink powder. I've gone camping with him before, and the things he forgets. I slipped some extra silverware and toilet paper into his sack as well. He will thank me later. Neither he nor his brother have ever filleted or cooked a fish in their lives, though they like to catch them. Oh, I hate cleaning fish and filleting fish. My stepdad, my bonus dad, was a fisherman. It was fun as a kid. I've got to figure out how to do that with Sugar Bear. We're going to need someone with us, though. It's that and hunting rabbits. Oh my God, good memories. I personally hate hunting and fishing because I don't like to hurt animals for sport. I would cry over taking an animal's life for no reason. If I were stranded and needed to provide food for myself and my loved ones, I could, but I don't have to. One of my favorite movies was Castaway with Tom Hanks. If I ever have real insomnia and can't sleep, I put that movie on and fast forward to when he gets on the island. The ocean sounds for the rest of the movie knock me out better than a fan or white noise does. Anyways, I can't believe how fast our phone calls fly by. I love talking with you. Someday we will never have to break them up like we are forced to. September 15th, 6:22, incoming from Lana to Sarah. Subject OMG again. A second assassination attempt, all caps, on Trump. Shots were fired in the vicinity of Trump while he was golfing on the 5th hole of his golf course in Palm Beach. Doesn't he have Secret Service? Like, what is going on? The assassin hid in the bushes with an AK-47 or an AR-style rifle and got off several shots before he was apprehended. They all missed, and Trump is safe. Seriously? 3 question marks. It's okay not to like the guy, but this is too much. This is insane, and people need to knock it off. This wasn't caught on camera like the other one was that we know of. So no footage, but images are coming in from Twitter, now X, and they are interesting. The alleged shooter looks like the skinny white hippie type. The 16th of September, 10:42 a.m., outgoing to Christina. Hey, bestie heart. Hi, friend. Been thinking about you and missing much. I wanted to let you know about the hearing on Thursday, the 19th. It's at 1:30 p.m. and slotted for 3 hours. We're going over all the motions, including the states, to strike my entire defense. If the judge sides with them, it's recusal time. The world knows and sees his prejudice against me, thriving still in the unfairness. I hate the fact you are 10 feet away from me and I can't hug you. So overdue. So do you think you can come? Either way, just let me know. If you can, yes. If not, tell me so I'm not looking for you, okay? See how she's making this her problem? This is the dry begging. Girl, just look, and if she's not there, you have your answer. You're like voluntolding her or voluntelling her to get down there. And you notice Christina did not get back to her with the trial day. She reached out to her. Sarah reached out to Christina to tell her, leave this young girl alone. She started off by saying she heard her name. Oh, wait, and I finally saw Miss Scribner. She came in Saturday night for a break and called me to the desk. She started off by saying she heard her name was said in one of my hearings about stating I missed a court date when I was trying to get unhandcuffed when I was pro se. She refreshed my memory and was right when she told me. Of course, it was not what the dope deputy made it out to be, but you still missed one, right? Even though you called him a liar, you still missed one. Then she said she saw you and was drunk and singing karaoke, spelling. I told her that's what days off are for, and you were glad to see her having a good time. She also said how amazing you looked and is so happy for you and your freedom. You could tell she was embarrassed by how she was telling me her story of that night. She just really happy, she said, for you. So I did finally talk to her about it. And did you find anything out about hot food? Is it really back? Kiki wanted me to ask if you know when it's supposed to be delivered. Everyone is waiting and excited. Let me know when you have a minute about court and hot food. Wait, did I miss a message where Christina said she agreed to send you hot food? And what does Kiki have to do with this? If somebody sent Kiki hot food, Kiki should talk to that somebody who sent it. Don't they have like a receipt or delivery confirmation or something, an ETA? Okay. I love you, and I think you're spectacular! 3 exclamation points. Right back sooner than later, please. You're terrible, and I want you to know about court, especially cry face. Peace. Love you. Keep it real. Heart. Hope your day is amazing as you are. Hope your day is as amazing as you are. 3 exclamation points. Outgoing. The 16th of September to Lana, 3:53 p.m. Oscar Bravo, Tehachapi, California. OB. Hey, best ever friend. Been chillaxing today and watched a movie. Figured you could do with 2. Tomorrow is another day. My mind is mush, sad face. So this guy wrote me a really cool letter, very artistic and intriguing. Can you look him up and see if there's a picture of him? Any info? He appears to be really cool and different. And I want to write him back, but want to know what I can beforehand if possible, but want to know what I can beforehand if possible. Girl, just write him a letter. Lana is not your secretary, your assistant, your manager, your wrangler. Let me know when you can. Love you. What's going on in your world today? Resting too, I hope. This week is going to be insane. I'll probably call you tomorrow. What time? No, 11 to 12 and 3 to 4 my time. Looking forward to it always. I hope Oscar is nice looking. Blow up doll face. Thank you for all you do. Heart. Can't do it without you. Heart. Yeah, you can. You'll just find another flying monkey to help. 17th of September, 12:52 a.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding Oscar Bravo, Tehachapi, California. Oscar Bravo is an alias. Right, it's the letters. It's like the military alphabet for O and B. I went to look him up, and there's no known person in the entire United States with that name. Do you have his full street address? If he wrote you a physical letter, there should be a proper full return address. Why? Is that the only way the jail takes him? Because I send letters all the time without a proper full return address. If they don't get it, they don't get it. It's possible. I can reverse search the address and find out who lives at it. There isn't even a famous internet footprint with that name in the vicinity, nor is there a famous person this person based their name off of. We have ourselves a possible catfish. Haha. So if you can give me his full concreting address plus anything he said about himself, that might make it to an internet bio so I can cross type any possible candidates, ? I'll give it my best college try. I had a good Monday too. It was a very quiet Inca day for me, but my husband gave me a freaking heart attack. He was biking when out of the blue, a brown bear, jumped out onto the bike trail in his way. I had bought him bear strength pepper spray for his rides a year ago. It clips onto his bike bar. Is that like bear spray? What's the difference between bear strength? It doesn't sound like bear spray. I put it into his rucksack, but he didn't bring it. Well, he did the inky thing he could do. He rode at the bear, screaming and making himself larger than he was. He said he scared the bear so badly it ran up a tree and peed. It was not a mama bear then. He lucked out. He got out of there as fast as he or maybe then he got out of there as fast as he could. I've never wanted to hug and strangle someone simultaneously before. Gotta love the North Woods of Minnesota. I'm sending you a picture of his view while he's there. My brother-in-law is fried. He wasn't used to hard trail riding. He was hanging out at the campsite eating the breakfast casserole MRE I sent with my husband. As for me, I relaxed today. Hung out with my son when he got home from work and enjoyed watching Mrs. Doubtfire with him. I miss Robin Williams. I hope you do call me tomorrow. Yep, you've got the correct times, 11 to 12 and 3 to 4. My husband's mother-in-law, wouldn't that be her mom? Is supposed to take me, which makes it iffy. I'm so confused. Wouldn't her husband's mother-in-law be her mother? Maybe she meant my mother-in-law. She kind of freaks out sometimes while pushing me. She deals with anxiety at times, and I don't like to force her. I was just talking to a friend of mine about the food you have to endure in jail, and the fact you couldn't even save your meal until you were off the phone and risk having a guard throw it out for no reason. No, there is a reason. They have to start and end their meal at a certain time. It's not like organized chaos. They are very regimented in there. They have to keep them all in line. Structure, they need structure. If they were good at creating their own structure, they likely would not be in jail. All that for a bologna sandwich. This is what the Florida Corrections website says your menu is for today. Tuesday, week 3, breakfast, 2 sausage patties, 1 cup of buttery oatmeal, 2 buttermilk drop biscuits, half cup citrus sunrise drink, 1 cup coffee, ½ ounce jelly, 2 sugar packets, lunch, 3-ounce peanut butter and jelly, 1 cup pasta salad, ½ cup carrot coins. Ew. Oh, I love carrot coins. Oh my goodness. What? 2 slices bread. I'm guessing for the on and J. Maybe PB and J she means. 1 cookie, 1 cup fortified tea. Dinner, 1 chicken leg quarter, herbed, 3/4 cup yellow rice, 1 cup dried beans, ½ cup greens, 1 square sweet cornbread, 1 cup fortified beverage. I'm curious to know if that's anything close to what they actually feed you. The vegetarian menu typically substitutes sliced cheese in place of the meat. I ate 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast with peanut butter for breakfast at noon. And then for dinner at 5 p.m., I ate turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing with 2 dinner rolls, ordered takeout from Twin City Grill. Delicious. That's another place I'm going to show you when you come up here to visit. Twin City Grill is located at the Mall of America. So we chose between Twin City Grill and the restaurant where her son works, and we went to the restaurant where her son works, but we did pass by it in the mall on the way to our lunch destination. We likely won't eat at Twin City Grill itself, but there are a ton of things to see and do there, and they rent out scooters so I can be as independent as you. Yes, she had fun zipping around the mall. In fact, when we left the restaurant, because Sugar Bear and I had to get our plane, she scooted over and her husband stayed there to wait for her son to arrive for work. And she even had Sugar Bear on her lap for a little bit, and then he got like wiggly and she said he was not stable on her leg, so obviously I took him off, but you could tell she really enjoyed like the independence of not having someone push her, which was nice. It was interesting because it's not something I had really thought about. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I didn't, I get up and go when I want to go, and I just thought even in a wheelchair you can move yourself around, but apparently that is not the case. you're not as able readily as if it's motorized to do that. I'm sure she's exhausted most of the time too. I mean, she looked that way. So it just doesn't register until like you're in that person's presence though. And I try to think about that for people. I don't think Sarah tries to think about it at all. So it really was probably Lana's circumstances were probably like non-existent in her mind, honestly, you know? I don't know how much you like to shop, but it's fun to go to. My brother and his family are coming up to visit in the first week of November, and that's the first place he's dying to go to. I am extremely close to my older brother. 13 years ago, he donated his kidney to me without a second thought. He is my hero now and forever. When you visit, I strongly recommend doing it in the spring or summer. If you needed thermals for a cool Florida night in April, you will go into physical overload in a January Minnesota winter when we are used to and dress for -30 degrees or colder. That's got to be Fahrenheit for my international folk. But I'll be ecstatic to see you no matter when. I'll just let you borrow my cold clothes. Way too big for you, though. At 5'6", I wear clothes at large or XL and a size 10, 12 jacket. The jacket would work well, but swallow you whole. Those are good, though, because then you can put sweaters underneath, too, you know, especially if she's needing thermals in Florida. Not that she's ever getting to Minnesota, but, you know, just going along with this conversation. I can't wait to see your makeover. Awesome. The people who knew you before all this will be so blown away by your poise, strength, and now new look. Wait, what? Who's doing the makeover? I missed this. Is this why they were asking for hair and makeup? I'm happy for you. I will be praying that this 3-hour hearing on Thursday goes well. I'll be saluting you when I see the red folder. I wish I could be there in person. So far, they don't show it live stream, but post it in its entirety when it finishes. I'm going to keep looking for it, though. All my love right back to you, Sarah. Don't forget the info from Oscar. I hope I can find the real him. Well, she has to have his address, right? If she's planning on writing him back. Or is it they scanned it into the tablet? Well, even then, if the jail scanned it into the tablet, she would still need his address to write him back. And she said she was considering writing him back. I don't know why she just doesn't send the letter. Like, this whole screening thing is ridiculous. But whatever. Okay, the 17th of September, 1:40 a.m. Incoming from Christina regarding, hey, bestie heart. Hey, bestie. Again, so sorry. Takes me forever, but I booked visit for Monday. That's only day it would let me. And IDK about hot food. Tried to look and C-band said wasn't available on site. So gonna just call tomorrow. I wonder if Sarah even had intel that it was back or she's fishing and just making extra work for very busy Christina with 2 jobs. Good Lord. Love you, friend. I'm gonna try to come Thursday, but I have to work. I'll let you know by Wednesday if I can come. Oh, she spelled Wednesday right. There's hope. If I can come. Okay, love you, friend. Either way, I'm rooting for you. And yeah, I could tell she was embarrassed, but just tell her it was good seeing her and her enjoying herself with her family. You know, you can always call me, my friend, especially during day. Love you, friend. I know hard, but you got this, okay? Oh, excuse me. That's her cracking the whip. That's their sound for whip cracking. And then she does. It looks like sunglasses to me. Sunny glass grin, like cool. Some of you guys said it's something else. I don't remember what she said though. But anyway, some little emoticon that she's doing with the keyboard, like we used to do back in the day when we had flip phones. Okay, the 17th of September, 10:22 a.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah. Subject, hey, you called me, but when I picked up, it hung up. Did some mean guard interrupt us? 3 question marks. Outgoing to Lana at 11:11 on the 17th regarding, hey, Ugh, we had a fire drill and I had to go to another dorm. The fire inspector is here and everyone is scrambling to be, quote, code, end quote, worthy. Check this out. When I was in medical this morning and the fire marshal came in to do inspections, after they left, all the guards called their friends in all the dorms to tell them to put up their heaters. Definitely not supposed to have, and act accordingly. Wow. Of course, if one of their heaters did start a fire, it's on the inmates, scrunchy face. I'll try and call after lunch. What a joke, all caps, for the menu. I wish I could actually get up for breakfast if that's what it really was, and I'd be fat. Girl, what now? You not thin. You eating something? Oh, honey buns? Okay, my bad. Clearly, you can see I am not because it is not, scrunchy face. Did Lana have impaired vision? She didn't have on glasses when I met her. I don't know how she could see you're not fat when the rest of us see that you are, ma'am. Okay. The day is weird with all the fire drills, so I'll keep you posted. I hate being in the middle of a combo with you and I have to hang up because we have another all day. Love you on the meantime. Oscar only has a P.O. box. Can you still use? Are you enjoying time to yourself at home with your son? That's crazy about the bear. Send pics when you can. I'm still living through him, even with the bear, as it's not here. Scrunchy face. Thanks for being you. Heart. Okay, does anybody else get the sense she thinks she's going to get a picture of the bear? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't have time for that. With fearing for his life and all. 17th of September, 11:21 a.m. Outgoing to Christina from Sarah. Hey, bestie, heart. Hi, heart. That's what I was afraid about with the hot food. Kiki said it's under the I Care Fresh in the drop-down menu on the website. I don't know. Please call. So if anything, I can let everyone know if it's a scam or not. Ugh, was really hoping to have something yummy to look forward to. From who, Sarah? Who was buying you this hot meal? Because you have not asked her officially, and nor has she volunteered and says she has extra ends to kick down. She said, too, they took the good packages off again. Pack the pantry, ? Jump in Java, ? A little bit of love, ? It's always something unexpected. I will tell you too, what we're upset about now is in the refresh pack. They put in dollar store deodorant. No more Suave. Isn't Suave dollar store? But they charge us $7 for it. Yes, I understand about Thursday. All caps. So don't sweat it. If you can't, all caps. Just tell me and don't stress yourself out. End all caps. Let me know tomorrow. Oh, and Miss P asked all about you this morning. She's so happy for you. And I showed her your pictures and she was even happier. She misses you / us. Keep me posted. So love you. Miss you. Thank you. She misses us. You're still there. Like she misses you as a couple, as a laundry team. What do you mean, Sarah? Okay, 17th of September, 3:03 p.m. Incoming from Christina Pena. Subject, hey, bestie, heart. Hey, yeah, IDK, what Kiki talking about? I called and they said, no, there's still no hot food. 8 with the glasses, frowny face, frowny face, frowny face. I know I was excited for it to back so could order you something. Ugh, 8p. And no, those packages are still there. Again, IDK, what she talking about? Shaking my head, LOL. Oh, and a little sad news. My brother's wife trying to get rid of Lacey because she can't take it anymore. I forgot to tell you, Richard and Veronica moved out. They have their own place now. So do you still talk to your friends that take in older dogs? You think they will take Lacey? So I think that's Peter Gunther with the old dogs, right? He has the sanctuary. Well, right back. I sent you credit. So watch a movie, and I really want to come Thursday, but wish it was just earlier. But I'll let you know by tomorrow if coming. Okay. Love you. Right back. 6 exclamation points. Heart, 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 heart. 9:17, September 17th, 4:52 p.m. Incoming from Lana to Sarah regarding, hey, man, that sucks. I don't understand the point of stuff like that happening in jail. Straight up ridiculous. Oscar is definitely a catfish. Using a P.O. box is a huge way to hide one's identity. This person likely paid cash for that P.O. box as well. Whoever he or she is, they are hiding for a larger reason than only to contact you. In the meantime, if you can give me the PO address plus city, state, and zip. Well, you have the city, state, and zip, right? Tehachapi, California, 9 something. I can see if any other identities use that PO box on the outside chance it's a YouTuber trying to contact you for clout. Well, I know you can track the PO boxes because I watched that one. You guys know, what is her name? Janet, the IP lawyer. There was a whole thing. Runkle of the Bailey was covering it, and she was pretending to live somewhere, but it was actually a PO box. It wasn't listed as a PO box. It was like one of those that had a street address, but upon research, it was a post office rental box. But why would a YouTuber rent a box to contact her for clout? Many YouTubers also use P.O. boxes in order to get presents from their viewers while hiding their address and identify. I think she means identity. Are they hiding their addresses or are they being safe? Because I just saw something where I was watching Survivor the Survivor, and Joel was talking about one YouTuber shot another YouTuber and that YouTuber's wife. They were at a mall, but still, you never know. Like, Florida PI Sam is always warning me about giving out too much information. She would know because she's a PI. You got to be careful out here. I may be able to track down a picture or a business owner. It's your decision, but as your official representative / friend, come hell or high water, I say don't exchange one word unless we can properly ID the person. Like with Bridget Delheen, I messaged her and confirmed her. I don't want you hurt or exploited. That's one nice thing about Smart Inmate because they require a driver's license picture. So you know the ID if someone on here is confirmed. People can't catfish you on here. Hang in there. Love you back. Oh, interesting. So I wonder what Nicole's ID was. Was it in the States?
Huh. Have to do some research. Let my fingers do the walking.
Okay, the 18th of September, 7:45 a.m. Incoming, guys. We have 2 pages left, and that is the end of our Boone messages. I can't believe it. It's been a long ride. Woo, we're almost off this roller coaster. Incoming from Lana to Sarah, Dr. Appointment. Pretty sure it's doctor's appointment, hopefully. Just letting you know that at 5 p.m. your time, 4 p.m. mine, I have a televideo doctor appointment. They typically last about a half hour. So if you are able to call me, I won't be able to pick up at that time. Just giving you a head up. But when I see your call flash up and I can't pick it up, it's so upsetting to me. I hope your day is great. Double exclamation point. The 18th of September, 9:19 a.m. Outgoing to Christina Pena. Subject, hey, bestie, heart. Hi. I thought it was too good to be true, and nonetheless, OCCD didn't post anything on the kiosk advertising hot food. Oh well. And don't get mad, but that's super messed up about her now not wanting Lacey. What is she doing to make her want to get rid of her? That is not right. Can't your mom take her back? Triple question mark. I doubt my friends can take her, as they said they got 4 more new dogs since we talked last. You're not even going to ask? So I don't know. So wrong. Poor Lacey, especially that she's older. And let me know when you can, please, about tomorrow. Good God. Girl, you'll see when you get there tomorrow if she's there or not. Stop bothering her. If you don't want to stress about it anymore, just tell me you'll be there next time. What if she can't go next time, Sarah? What if she has work? What if she just wants to watch it on TV? That's why I was telling you about it being 3 hours so far in advance, so you would know how to plan. No biggie. Just say, I love you beyond measure. Thank you for everything, always, forever. If you can, could you text? Please hold. If you can, could you text POS and tell him tomorrow is commissary so he has a heads up? Plus, it's a breadcrumb showing I have to have an outside person contact him because he doesn't answer my messages and lies on the phone with me. I'm pushing it with being in the negative, and he still has not done anything for now ongoing 6 months. That is called take a fucking hint, Sarah. 6 months, girl, he's not going to be sending you any money. And then you're having outside people call him and you're saying that's what you have to do to show the court. I hope you do show the court. We have a date for you now. What do we say? August 25th? I hope you do show the court. I hope that has been entered into discovery so she can give you the who, what for. Anyway, like you being in the negative has nothing to do with your former husband. Again, thank you. Can't do it without you. Miss you much. The 18th of September, 9:49 a.m. Outgoing to Lana from Sarah regarding, hey, Oscar Bravo, P.O. Box, blah, 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 Tehachapi, California, zip code. See what you can find. Thank you. He sent me some really cool pictures he took as he says he's into photography. It was an interesting letter and definitely sparked my interest since I'm into photography too and art altogether. I'll see about writing back, nothing major, and asking him if he wants me to continue to give me his real name. We'll see when you see what you can find. Other than that, I'm just sitting here waiting for James and team. It's going to be a long next few days and weekend. Ugh. All worth it, though. 3 exclamation points. Pray for the motion to strike my defense to be dismissed. All caps. Double exclamation point. Any updates from James? Girl, the James you told her not to talk to until there was a contract. Simple, ASAP priority. I know everyone has their work cut out for them, but I wish they'd put everyone's mind at ease by figuring out when to submit this MTC. Has he said anything to you? They all keep telling me about it, but then tell me to get ready for October 7th. What is the MTC? Motion to continue? Maybe motion to continue. Has he said anything to you? They all keep telling me about it, but then they tell me to get ready for October 7th. I keep saying it's a massive violation of my due process. And so much is all caps missing still for my entire defense back up. Double exclamation point. They make it seem like it's okay, and it is not. Now that I have a real attorney, so real, I don't know what to do with him or them, and now have to skimp on my case and settle for okay? I want miracle, double exclamation points. Unbelievable, double exclamation points. Grapes, triple exclamation points. What? Grapes? You want grapes? I'll try and call when you're done. I'm good no matter. And just keep saying thank you to God, you, and everyone else helping me finally get through all of this. The Red Sea has begun to part. All caps, go forward. 3 exclamation points. Move ahead. No, not that one. Okay. If you can, could you text POS? And tell him tomorrow is commissary so he can have a heads up. And plus, it's a breadcrumb showing I have to have an outside person. Girl, really? because he doesn't answer my messages and lies on the phone with me. Please. Your husband's pictures are awesome. He's such a man in the wilderness, and it suits him. Mentally, he's going to be Superman after returning. Just what the doctor ordered. Tell him thank you for sending, and I'm girl. He didn't send them to you. He probably don't even know she sent them to you. Knock it off. And I'm thoroughly enjoying and living through him and probably passing them around to my grubby fellow bunkies to live vicariously through. When does he come back? Are you okay with your doctor appointment today? Just routine? Don't make me worry, please. Did you get a chance to call the D's about what you and me talked about? What's the status with Kellyanne? They are probably hesitant now that Lana is not coming. They need her to manage you because Julian is done with you. And for some reason, Peter finds you to be that one old lost dog that needs help. What's the status with Kellyanne? Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work I go. Okay, 7th, 8th, dwarf. Going to get myself motivated and eat an apple for my blood sugar before leaving. Either way, I'll talk to you in a bit. I hope your day is as beautiful as you are. Loves forever. Thank you. Double exclamation point. 9:18. Outgoing to Lana from Sarah. Subject, all caps, pray. The state is stricken, not our defense. Pray. Been a busy day. Rested up for tomorrow. I'll call. I promise. Miss you. Love you. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers as I do you. One day, hopefully very soon, this will be over and we can bask in all our victories together over ice cream, waiting, believing, hoping. Thank you for you. Let me know you're okay. Please. Ellipse. Oh my God. The anxiety in that short message. Good God. She'd have to stop texting me. Incoming from Lana to Sarah on the 19th of September at 12:44 a.m. regarding pray. Oh, I am praying, exclamation point. I haven't heard from James, but that is totally okay. My job is clear, and that is to be your friend and stand with you and love you. I will be staring at YouTube tomorrow, as I doubt I'll get to see your fearing in real time. Maybe hearing. Oscar Bravo. I'll also be checking out that P.O. box. If I found out that it's a character in YouTube, I haven't found anything else connecting this character name to your catfish guy. It would be like my naming myself Lily Vin Stup or Stoop, simply because I like blazing saddles, or you naming yourself Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch. Marsha. I don't get it. Did she mention liking the Brady Bunch? Did I forget? What is Sarah's connection to Marsha Brady? I'll let you know more if I can find it. Thank you for the address. P.O. Box. My doctor appointment was routine. I have to see this doctor every 2 months because she is specifically my pain doctor. And anything a person is prescribed, scheduled medication, there must be close monitoring. My kidneys disqualify me from taking stuff like Toradio. Oh my God, I think I know what that is. Sometimes that's not what it's called, though. When I go get IV infusions, I have to let them know I can't have that. IV infusion. Hang on. But I can't have NSAIDs either because I have one kidney. What is it called? To radio. Good Lord. I haven't had an infusion in a while. I'm overdue. It's usually in like the detox drip or the hangover or the hydration drip. Glutathione. I love that one. That will get you right. It is the master antioxidant in the body, but it's hard to absorb. So you have to get it in an infusion or you have to take NAD. That's a whole other thing. That it's not spelled right in there in this. Let's try hydration drip. Oh, no. Maybe it's in the banana bag. Banana bag IV ingredients. I feel like it's tornado, but not spelled that way. Oh no, it's not in a banana bag. Thiamine, folic acid, magnesium sulfate. How about if I do NSAIDs in a bag? That start with the T. Toradol. That is what it is. Toradol. Toradol. Yeah. She spelled it Toradio. Probably autocorrect. Or NSAIDs like ibuprofen or Aleve, because that stuff can't daily out and will blow holes into my stomach and intestines. So those are processed in the kidney, where like Tylenol is processed in the liver. So you want to have that when but she had polycystic kidneys and liver. So I think either one of them would be rough for her. It's like walking a tightrope. Luckily, I have a really good doctor. I'm going to sign off probably by praying that you're getting some really good sleep. And I pray for favor from Kranick to truly your way. All my love to you. Seriously, I believe in you. All right, the 19th of September, 1:01 a.m. incoming from Lana to Sarah. All caps, we've got a hit. Pulled up a Megan Booth who was using that exact P.O. box in Tehachapi, California. Why is that name familiar to me? She is 38 years old and had an address in Bakersfield. Why is that ringing a bunch of bells with me? Exclamation point, 2 question marks. James texted me something that scares me. He says the state has a communication from you to someone on a tablet and will send him the recording. He didn't say who you were talking to. If it was me, I'm going to feel like the worst person alive for putting you in crosshairs. He said it has something you said, but I hope I didn't expose you. I want to cry. I am crying. I don't know who you talk to via tablet besides me. Girl, a lot of people. Don't respond to this, but I am terrified. And that, my friends, is the end. That is the end of all of the tablet messages that were entered into Discovery. So whatever it was, we've already read it by now. Your guess is as good as mine. It would have happened previously, right? Because it would precede her being notified because the state has already gotten it. Interesting. I wonder why they stopped it there. Maybe that's when they made the announcement, we're going to pull these tablet messages, we're going to enter them into evidence. And so then they knew there's something in these tablet messages. What do you guys think it was? I have to go back. So another YouTuber has asked me for more tablet messages, but I think I've got to go. I got to find the numbers. I thought I was going to have time to do it today, but I slept and then I edited my Lori Vallow Daybell video. But it'll be good to go back through them, because I think now that we know more, even going back like through the first 100 pages might be interesting. I think I already gave this person 100 pages, so it's somewhere probably in the 200, but there's some things I want to go back and look for. Anyway, we're done. I won't be reading anymore. At least I don't think so. I will move on to the text messages between Lana and I, and we can let Sarah slowly fade into oblivion. Because, once we start talking or stop talking about her flying monkeys are not going to have a lot to do, because they spend a lot of time reporting back what I'm doing. And a few other YouTubers who are still covering her. Most everyone has had good sense and moved on. We are in a 12-step program. We're weaning ourselves. And today's a big step. Today's a big step for us. Yeah. All right. I'm curious to hear what you all think. I don't know what I am. I have to sleep on it. We're done, though. We're done. We got through all of them. So that feels like an accomplishment. And then, we'll process the rest. I don't feel icky like I did last time. So the week off detox was good. And yeah, what do you guys think? When we started this journey of the text messages, did you think we would land here? Like, I think I knew it was going to be weird. I honestly didn't suspect all the lying, all the like doubling back. She's way more calculating than I thought, because, in the beginning, there was a part of me that thought like it was an accident with George. Like, either she didn't understand he was going to die, or she didn't know she was going to fall asleep. Like that kind of accident. Obviously, she intentionally didn't let him out, but I think she kept him in there because she thought she was going to teach him a lesson, and then she passed out drunk. Or she left him in there and was going to get him up in the morning, not realizing in her drunken state that he literally could not breathe despite him saying it. But now, after reading these, for sure, she did it on purpose. She didn't give a fuck. She beat him up, sent him down the stairs, beat him with the bat, sent him down the stairs. Cleaned up that mess, because I don't know how he went down the stairs without knocking down all the dog stuff at the bottom of the stairs. She meant to kill him. And I wasn't 100% sure before the text messages. After the text messages, I am certain she meant to kill him. I am certain she is sitting right where she belongs. And it sounds like even Owens and those guys, like Henderson, was like, girl, just tell the truth. And she's like, I am. It's just my truth is so unbelievable. I mean, these are 3 seasoned defense attorneys, girl. They know you're lying. They're telling you they know. And you're still pretending. I think at that point, they were probably like, we're just going to get through the trial. Like, she's not believable. She's obviously lying. We're going to represent her so that there's some dignity to this, right? Because Lord knows the Valo Daybell trial could use some dignity. She's so nasty to the judge, won't even stand up. Like, she's just making a mockery of our judicial system. So they prevented that from happening, no matter what we say about their despicable backgrounds. They did do that. Yeah. I know you have to believe your client, but to some extent, I think they knew. They knew. I mean, they're good friends to Owens. Like, Henderson didn't raise his hand, but when his friend called and said, I need your help, he was like, I got you. Same with Beck. He's flying in from New Mexico. But wow. Like, at the end of these messages, she's far more depraved than I imagined. Her narcissism is real from everything I can see. I mean, they said she had traits. I'm not diagnosing her. I'm not a person who can diagnose someone. So hopefully that's obvious. Someone wrote me the other day, like, you didn't say allegedly or in your opinion. Hopefully it's obvious, because my channel is 2 cents that I'm not a legal or medical professional. But let me just be clear. These are my opinions about Sarah based on all the receipts that I've gone through. These are my opinions. My uncertified, unbarred opinions. And I think she's right where she belongs. I do. In her forever home. But I'm interested in what you think. I don't have a monopoly on the truth or speculation or receipts. Let me know. What do you think? Talk to you in the comments. Toodles.